And so now we have a question from Chung. Chung, I'm turning your microphone on here. It says, regarding on-page SEO, can you show us how to take advantage of Thesis's on-page SEO when building a blog versus a business site? You know, interestingly enough, Sandy asked me that very similar question this morning, and in the first version of these, and I did a 20-minute or so discussion about how to use Thesis on-page SEO. I hope to have that stuff posted later on. Well, it's not going to be today, but tomorrow. And so, I guess I would suggest that you take a look at that video answer.
Okay.
But why don't you explain to me what you mean by when building a blog versus a business site?
Well, I guess I noticed that you had showed static pages versus just the blog.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. I have to actually go to my site too. Basically, is there a difference between, because sometimes we wouldn't include for example, if we went to, hold on a sec. I'm just logging into my website. Like under site options,
yes,
for Thesis,
we
normally wouldn't, like with the e-commerce website that you're showing us, you're teaching us how to build. Do we do anything with the homepage SEO? Because I noticed that we don't click the show home link in nav menu, right? Because we're already creating another one, and that's based on I think that's based on the static. That's based on using the static homepage, right?
That is. You're right.
Right. So versus your latest post. So when I talk about blog versus a business website, I could be wrong, and maybe I'm not really understanding it. But when you refer to your latest, like if we click on your latest post, that's kind of more of a blog type of thing, and then your static page will be more of a business type of website. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think that generally is the case, that a business website doesn't have a blog as its home page.
Right.
So when you're looking right here at this screen, right, and the Thesis site options, and it has homepage SEO there, this all has to do with the blog page. And so, which would be the page if you go down to your reading settings, and instead of your latest post, you select a static. If your latest post was selected, then that would affect the home page. Because your latest post is not selected, that doesn't actually affect the home page. What affects in that case, the front page has its own title and meta description, and the blog page has its own title and meta description, because they're both based off of pages. And if the latest post was selected here, there wouldn't be any page called home like there is right now.
Right.
And so that's why that on-page or that home page SEO is there. And when you have a static front page, why you don't need to use it. You already have access to both of those things in your pages dialog, right? This is my home page right here.
Right.
And so I've got the SEO title and the meta description option already there. And the same thing is true with my blog page, which is here. And well, maybe I'm mistaken. Let's just see real quick here. We'll take a look at what happens on the blog, see what this thing says. I'm going to look at my page source here. View page source. And here's my title: Build Your Own Business Website, Learn to Develop Your Own Small Business Web Presence. And then my description: we teach small business how to develop their own web presence. You know what? That does, in fact, come not from, obviously there's nothing here on this page. It does obviously come from
your site options.
From that, yes, those set options. The site options. It's right here. It obviously comes from this. And
Right, right, okay.
I didn't realize that. Well, obviously I realized it at some point because I put the stuff in here, but I didn't remember that.
So if we put the stuff in the home, like let's say you're leaving your page as is right now, meaning you click on the static page and then you have your home page and then you have your blog page. So
Hmm.
what you have in your on home page SEO is that what shows up in Google as like the heading and then the description on the bottom? Is this what shows up in Google?
Yes, this is what shows up as the search engine. What is it?
Like title
SERP,
and
the SERP. Uh, I'll show you what it looks like. So it is this right here. So there's the SERP. That is the result, the Google result for the home page. There's the title. Actually,
how did how did you do this right here? How did you just pull up the screen?
okay, this is a plugin that I use called
Oh,
Scribe.
subscribe. Oh, okay. Okay.
And it's a plugin that it's essentially an SEO plugin
Okay.
that keeps us honest, really. I mean,
Okay.
we know how to, do this stuff, but you get lazy and you kind of work away and you think you've got your keywords set up right and all the rest of that stuff. And then once we started testing with Scribe, we started doing much better in search engine optimization, really. I mean, search
Oh.
engine results. Scribe has really improved our Google traffic
Okay.
because
Okay.
it's disciplinary. It makes sure that you've got keywords here and keywords in the right spot there and keywords in the right spot there and the right number of links throughout here, your content, and make
Mhm.
sure that you've got the right kind of headings and title tags and all the rest of that stuff set up. And you can see it gave us 100% for our home page.
Right.
And so
Okay.
if you want to know more about that, I've got a link to Scribe over here on my blog. Uh,
Okay.
we use it constantly. It's an excellent service. And I have another member who just a couple of weeks ago signed up with them and started using it. And he said that his rankings just really started to improve significantly, his Alexa
Oh,
rankings. So,
okay.
um,
So I guess with going back to homepage SEO,
mhm.
if you did not fill out the document head, I mean the title tag and then the meta description, that's like meaning the title tag in the homepage SEO under site options is the same thing as the custom title tag.
Yes, it is.
And then okay, so you can either fill out in your site options or you could fill it out in your post, like in your blog, because you didn't have anything in your blog.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay.